If you're hearing this right now, it's not an accident. There are billions of videos, billions of frequencies streaming across the digital universe. And yet this one found you. It's not random, it's resonance. Because something deep within your energy field has reached a breaking point, a readiness, and the quantum field responded by bringing you here. This is your activation, your permission slip to step beyond illusion and remember what you truly are: the observer, the architect, the source code of your own reality. If you feel that tingling in your body right now, that's the resonance aligning. You're not watching a video. You're being remembered by the universe. For decades, scientists tried to separate consciousness from physics. They wanted to believe the universe was cold, mechanical, predictable. But then, something impossible happened. In quantum experiments, the famous double-slit experiment, particles behaved differently when observed. The moment awareness entered the equation, reality itself changed its behavior. Light, that eternal neutral force, literally decided whether to act as a wave or a particle based on whether it was being watched. Observation altered existence. This was the moment everything changed, but the world wasn't ready to hear it, so they called it a paradox. They buried it under academic language. But you're not here for textbooks. You're here for truth. Here's what the science actually revealed. Reality is not solid, it's not fixed. It's a probability field, a wave of infinite potential waiting for consciousness to choose its form. When you observe, you collapse that wave. You choose one version of reality from billions of possibilities. And here's the quantum secret that most people miss. You're always observing. You never stop collapsing the field. Every emotion, every belief, every assumption is an observation in disguise. You're not reacting to reality. You're projecting it from childhood. You were conditioned to believe that the world happens to you, that you are small, limited, and separate, that cause and effect rule everything. But in quantum truth, you are cause itself. You are the observer that gives existence to effect. Everything you see, your finances, your relationships, your health, is not evidence of your limits. It's evidence of your observation pattern. When you stop observing life through the lens of lack, struggle, and delay, the universe stops reflecting it back. This is the hidden key. You control reality not by force, but by focus. You've tried visualizations. You've tried affirmations. You've even tried letting go. But here's the truth. None of those work unless you change your observer state. The quantum field doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you believe is already real. If you say, "I want abundance," the field hears, "I am the one who lacks." If you say, "I hope for love," the field mirrors, "I am the one still searching." But the moment you see differently, when your observation becomes, "I already am," everything around you reorganizes to match that perception. Reality doesn't resist you, it reflects you. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a slow breath in. Now imagine observing your life as if it's a quantum screen. You're no longer inside the scene. You're watching it. Notice how your body feels when you stop reacting and start observing. That calm, still awareness. That's the real you, the observer. From that state, every outcome is already available. The only thing that changes which version you experience is the observation you hold as true. When you see abundance, abundance appears. When you see peace, chaos dissolves. When you see yourself as powerful, the universe can no longer mirror weakness. Here's how to consciously control reality using the observer effect. Step 1. Recognize the projection. Everything you experience is data, feedback from your current frequency. Stop judging it. Start decoding it. Step 2. Shift the observation. Instead of reacting to what you see, choose how you want to see it. Say internally, "I am the observer. I choose a new state." Feel the body relax as resistance melts. Step 3. Anchor in emotion. Emotion is the quantum signature that programs the field. Gratitude, love, and certainty are your command codes. When you feel them fully, reality obeys. Step 4. Release and witness. Stop forcing outcomes. Let the new frequency do the work. Your observation is the cause. Let the field handle the effect. They're not actually manifesting. They're trying to manipulate the field while staying inside the old frequency. They want change, but they keep observing from fear, doubt, and lack. And because observation creates, they recreate the same outcomes again and again. Control begins when you stop chasing and start embodying. When you become the frequency, you no longer need to summon the result. Reality simply aligns. Every belief you hold emits a measurable electromagnetic signature. That frequency interacts with the quantum field, attracting experiences that match it. So if your belief says, "I'm not ready," the universe arranges itself to confirm you're not. If your belief says, "I am chosen," the field rearranges itself to reflect being chosen. Belief is not mental, it's vibrational. It's not what you say, it's what you expect. And expectation is the purest form of observation. The observer breath. Let's anchor it now. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Feel the breath move into your heart. Whisper silently, "I observe from wholeness." Hold that breath. Feel the silence between beats. That pause is where the quantum field lives. Infinite, waiting. Now exhale slowly through the mouth. Release every identity, every struggle, every "I can't." Breathe again, but this time breathe as the one who already has everything. That's the difference between desire and command. You've just entered observer state. And in that state, creation bends. Collapse the old timeline. Reality isn't continuous. It's refreshed billions of times per second. Each refresh is a new probability collapsing into form. When you stay attached to old stories, "I'm not enough," "I'm waiting," it's hard. You're simply reselecting the same timeline over and over. But the moment you decide, truly decide, that it's done, your observation moves you to a parallel version of yourself where it's already real. No travel, no time, just shift. That's quantum control. The mirror principle. The universe doesn't show you what you want. It shows you what you are. So if something feels stuck right now, don't fight it. Ask yourself, what observation am I sustaining that keeps this alive? Then, choose differently. Shift your self-image. The outer world has no choice but to follow. This is not philosophy, it's physics in motion. Why you were chosen to see this. You didn't stumble here. This is your signal event. At some level, your future self, the version already living in mastery, sent out a frequency that reached through time, pulling this message into your present moment. You're literally watching your higher timeline reaching back for you. And if you can feel it, if your heart feels like it's remembering something ancient and true, you've already begun the shift. The key has always been yours. You're just remembering how to use it. Real-time activation. Right now, think of one area of your life that feels immovable. Money, love, health. Now observe it without judgment. Don't try to fix it. Don't label it as bad. Just see it, and then say silently, "This is one version of reality. I choose a higher one." Feel the air shift, that slight tingling in your body? That's coherence. The field is rearranging itself in real time. You didn't imagine it, you commanded it. The quantum override. From now on, whenever you face limitation, pause and activate your observer state. Whisper to yourself, "I am not the one being affected. I am the one observing." That single statement lifts you from the simulation into the control room of existence. You'll feel it, a calm, grounded awareness. In that space, you can rewrite any outcome. You've become the coder of the quantum program. Signs you're already controlling reality. You'll start noticing synchronicities multiplying, repeating numbers, perfect timing, people saying what you just thought. Those aren't coincidences. They're quantum echoes, confirmation that the field is reflecting your new observer frequency. At first, it will feel surreal, then it will feel natural, then it will feel inevitable, because this is who you've always been. The quantum reversal. Here's the paradox. You never actually needed to gain control. You've been controlling reality all along, unconsciously. Every fear, Every belief, every expectation was shaping the movie you call life. Now you're simply stepping into authorship consciously. The shift isn't about learning something new. It's about remembering something ancient, something you encoded before you were born. Integration, living as the observer. Start simple. Throughout your day, ask, am I reacting or observing? When you react, you become the character. When you observe, you become the creator. You can't control everything your mind sees, but you can control how you see everything. And that single shift is the difference between chaos and creation. Reality's final test. Before your new frequency locks in, life may test your observation. Old patterns will surface. People may trigger you, not to break you, but to ask, will you react like the old self or observe as the new one? Every time you choose observation over reaction, you reinforce the neural and quantum pathways of mastery. This is how the field confirms your upgrade.